What's up, YouTube? It's Skeeterbird. This is one of the better games I've ever had. It's probably the biggest kill streak I've had in a while. The biggest kill streak reward I've gotten in a while. I don't usually play for AC-130s. So it's Hard Hat. One of my favorite maps. Maybe my favorite map. I don't know. It's day to day. Which map's my favorite? But Hard Hat's one of them. But so I'm using an ACR with the silencer and kick. I don't have any good camos unlocked, so I'm not using a camo. Using Scavenger, Assassin, and Marksman. The reason being for Scavenger is because I'm planning on playing really defensively with this class. So I don't want to have to go in and grab other people's weapons on a long streak. Because I ran out of ammo, that's just not something I want to do. And you'll see I do actually run out of ammo even with Scavenger Pro. Assassin, because if you're on any sort of long streak, you have to have Assassin. Because, I mean, somebody's going to put up a UAV or an EMP and mess you up. You know, just do something to mess you up, and Assassin really does prevent that. And then Marksman, because I'm planning on having a lot of my engagements with this class be at long range, and Marksman really helps with that. I mean, you'd be surprised actually how many people don't use Assassin Pro. But here I got completely bamboozled, so I went after this guy and all of a sudden, oh, somebody came up and knifed me. And then finally my strike package is the Predator Missile, the Stray Front, and the AC-130. Now, I'll explain the strike package real quick. The AC-130 is the streak I want, so I put it at the top, right? Because I want to get the AC-130. Now I have to find the two best streaks to help me get the AC-130. So with kill streaks, there's kind of, in my opinion, there's two kinds of kill streaks. And the 5 kill streaks are a perfect example of this, so are the 9s. In the 5s, you have the Predator Missile, the IMS, and the Sentry Gun. Now, I split them into two groups. On one group you have the IMS and the Sentry Gun, which the IMS probably wins. But the Sentry Gun, you know, I mean, they do the same thing in a different way. Like, the Sentry Gun takes away long corridors, the IMS takes away, you know, short, tight turns. So, and then the Predator Missile is likely not going to get as many kills as the two of them. It's really capped at about maybe 3, 4 if you're lucky. Really lucky, you get 4, but usually you get about 1 to 2 with the Predator Missile. But the Predator Missile gets those kills much, much faster, and it stacks, unlike the Sentry Gun. The IMS does stack, but it takes so long to get those kills that it gets. That if you're, in my opinion, if your top kill streak is a 5, use the IMS or Sentry Gun. And if your top kill streak is higher than a 5, use the Predator Missile. So I chose the Predator Missile because it's very consistent, you know, 2 kills. I mean, I can usually get 2 with the Predator Missiles now that I've gotten more practice with them. Complete fail Sentex there, I hit the top of the porta potty. And a little spraying going on there. But then I had to decide what's my next kill streak. So in between the AC-130 and the Predator Missile, all the stackable kill streaks include the Precision Airstrike, the Attack Helicopter, all 3 9 kill streaks, the Reaper, the Attack the H6 Overwatch, and the Stray Front. So I have to decide, I have to pick one of those. The trick is, do I go for, say, the Precision Airstrike, which I know I'm going to get off the Predator Missile, but it's likely only going to get about 2 to 3 kills on its own. Now, if you're going for a Reaper, that's probably the best choice because it's very, you know, if you're decent with them, two kills off each of those is off your Predator Missile and your Airstrike, that's a Reaper.
Predator missile ready for launch. Repeat. Predator missile losing A.
But I'm going for an AC-130, and that is going to leave me a lot of kills shy. So, the next one up is the Attack Helicopter. Well, Attack Helicopters don't have flares, so 1 stinger is enough to take down an Attack Helicopter, plus light machine guns are actually relatively effective against them too. So Attack Helicopters just go down too easily, plus they're only good usually for what, maybe 3 kills, and they take a really long time to get them. So running 357 is not a bad choice, you know, the attack helicopter being at the top, but it's just not a good kill streak to run in the middle, I think. Which leaves us with the 9 kill streaks, seeing as there's no 8. So if you look at the 9 kill streaks, you have the Reaper, the AH-6 Overwatch, and the Strafe Run. Now, I think you can do the same thing with the 9 kill streaks you can with the 5. You can separate into 2 groups, the ones that get more kills and the ones that get faster kills. And the ones that get more kills are the Reaper and the AH-6 Overwatch. The ones that get faster kills are the Strafe Run. So I'm going from 9 to 12. That's 3 kills. I would prefer to get them quickly so I didn't get killed while my kill streaks were doing their thing. So I chose the Strafe Run. Now my second choice would have been the Reaper, because the Reaper very consistently, you know, you can get those 3 kills really quickly. If you're using a 9 at the top, I would always use the Reaper every time, because the Reaper, it's fun to use. You're going to get about 5 kills off each Reaper. Now this Strafe Run right here, so I get caught by an EMP. So I'm just going to sit it out, and wait. And wait. I can't count to 12 apparently. So I can't decide whether to put it A down to the middle or on the B side, but I decide there's less cover on the B side, so I'll send it that way. So, right now we're doing what you really have to do when you're running higher assault kill streaks. You wait while your kill streaks do the work during the big one. So right here, the Strafe Run gets 1 on its first pass. It's going to go through and turn around. It hasn't been shot down yet, so my hopes aren't going away. And there's another target for people who have who are getting their stingers out. They have another target to shoot at now. Seeing as there's this escort airdrop coming in. And escort airdrops are generally seen as more of a threat than Strafe Runs, because they stay there for a long time. So right there I think I see a guy shooting down, and all of a sudden Strafe Run gets 2 kills, a 3rd kill, and the EMP goes off. But I'm on an 11 kill streak, plus 2 flags capped, gives me an AC-130, and I'm almost out of ammo. At that point, I look down and realize I've got no ammo left. And look at that. I didn't even whine about that stealth bomber. I'm really proud of myself. At this point, I get a little, how do I put this, excited about my AC-130, and decide, you know what, I'm not going to get another one. There's no way I'm going to get another AC-130. I don't know, 3 minutes left in the match. So I need to check how long the EMP's left for. And I'm going to run around like a madman with my long-range design class on short map, rushing. Yeah, that's going to work out real well, isn't it? Picking my ACR for 2 reasons. Actually, there's multiple reasons. The ACR is the class, the weapon on this. And that's, I wanted a weapon that could use the suppressor really well. Because, you know, you have to stay back if you're going on long kill streaks. So I obviously want an assault rifle, right? But the ones that use the suppressor well include the M4A1, the M16, although you're limited to 2 attachments if you're using the suppressor. The SCAR. I don't like the CM901 in the first place. We'll get back to this later. It's AC-130 time. Type 95 sucks with the suppressor, so I'm not very good with the AC-130. But it worked out well enough in this game. Yeah, so that's 50 kills since with an AC-130 since MW3's been out. Right here I get trolled by the crane. I have to use my 105 to get that guy instead of the small one. Right here I would have loved to send a big one. Anyway, Type 95 sucks with the suppressor because it takes away the whole point of using the Type 95, which is that 2-hit kill. G36 is iron's too clunky to use exclusively with the suppressor. The ACR, the gun I'm using. Then there's the MK14, which it's just not a gun I want to rely on. I want something fully automatic. It's also why I took out the M16. The AK-47 and the FAD, which I don't have unlocked yet, but I wanted something amazingly accurate because it is a long-range class, and it's easier to get bigger kill streaks if you stay away from the enemies So that left me with the SCAR and the ACR. And to be perfectly honest, I actually have two classes designed for going with higher kill streaks. The SCAR one has going 5, 6, 9 to get a Reaper. And this one going 5, 9, 12 to get an AC-130. Actually, I think I have another 357 with ACR too. That's identical to this one. But yeah. So the ACR and the SCAR are definitely the weapons I recommend because they're by far more accurate than every other assault rifle in the game. Like the M4A1 and the FAD on the next accuracy level. But they have visual recoil, even if their actual recoil is much lower. And whoa, I want this gun! Woo! Fully automatic MK14, I think so. Yeah, whoa, mods. Yeah, that's mods, alright. He's got a program pulling the trigger for him. I always throw Semtex at the end, just trying to get the challenge of winning game-winning kill cam with a stuck Semtex. That's just a habit of mine, throw a Semtex at the end of the game. Well, I hope you enjoyed this, and I have a bonus clip for you guys, so stay tuned.